your first one up is a chocolate cake best of show made by Ashley Vicario Holtkamp.
All right. Well, thank everybody for coming tonight. I'm Erick Price, auctioneer. Also got Lane Hollingsworth here being auctioneer. Get your hand up in the air, get the bids to us. We'll get you taken care of, and we'll try not to hack your name up too bad. We're going to have her do most of the announcing so I don't hack up too many names on who did the buying tonight.
Hey, let me see your
I've
cake.
been pretty good about that the last few years.
Hey. Number one, huh? You're going to be on YouTube.
Okay.
All right. With that, got lot number one in. Look in here. What do you want to give on it? Somebody give me here, but get $100 quick. Everybody get here, but get 150. Let's go. At 50, I got 50, 75 here. At 50, 75 now. $100 would you? At 75, but I get 100. At 75 here, but 100. Got 100, 100 quarter, 100 quarter, 100 and a half would you? I got 100 quarter bid here, but I get 100 and a half. At 100 quarter here, but I get 100 and a half. I got 100 and a half for the 175. At 100 and a half here for the 175. Got 100 and a half, but I get a 175. 100 and a half here, but I go 175. 175, you say it? 175, but I get 200. And 175 here, but I get 200. 175, but I get 200. Anybody want to do 175 here, but I get 200? Got 175 here, but I get 200. Sold $175. Put it on 100.
Community health. Okay, our next one up is Buckeye's best of show, Carly Holtkamp.
All right, look in on the Buckeyes. Best of show there. Look in there. Somebody give me $100 quick. Have it get here, but I get $100 here, would you? At 100, I got 100, but I get 100 and a quarter. 100 here, but I get 100 and a quarter, 100 and a quarter, 100 and a half, would you? 100 and a half, but a 175, but a 175, 200, got me 200 now. 200 here, but I get 2 and a quarter. At $200 here, but I get 2 and a quarter, 2 and a quarter, 2 and a half, but I get 275. At 275, I'm gonna get 275. I'm 2 and a quarter, 2 and a half, 275, would you? I'm a 2 and a half here, but I get 275, but now 300. At 275 here, but I get 300. 275, but I get 300. At 300, I'm gonna get 3 and a quarter. At 3 here, but I get 3 and a quarter. I'm at $300 here, but I get 3 and a quarter. 300, 3 and a quarter, would ya? At $300 here, but I get 3 and a quarter. Sold $300. Put it on. Buyer number 114. 114.
Yeah, we got
Who is that?
The Steinhelfer firm.
Steinhofer family. Okay, next up is hand apple fry pies. Best of show, Anita Green.
All right, look in on that. Best of show there. Look in there. What do you want to give? Somebody give me 100 quick. Hey, but I get 100, would you? At $100 here, but I get 75. Let's go. That's here, but I get on 75. At 75, but I get 50 and roll. At $50 here, but I get 50, would you? At 50, 75, but I get 75. Now we get 100. At 100, now but I get 100 and a quarter. At 100 here, but I get 100 and a quarter, 100 and a half, would you? I'm at 100 and a quarter here, but I get 100 and a half. 100 and a quarter, but I get 100 and a half, would you? At 100 and a quarter here, but I get 100 and a half. 100 and a quarter here, but I get 100 and a half. Sold 100 and a quarter. Put it on number 15 and 53.
Royer and Eichel.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, next up is best of show, avocado chocolate cake, Carla Johnson.
Ooh, that's pretty.
All right, look at that chocolate cake there. Look in there. What do we want to give? Have it here. What do you want to give there? Somebody give me $100 quick. Have it get 100. Yeah, but get here, but 100. 100 here, but 100 and a quarter. And 100, I got 100, 100 and a quarter. 100 here, but I get 100 and a quarter, would you? At 100, 100 and a quarter. I'll get 100, brother, here, 100 and a quarter, 100 and a half. And 100 and a half. I'll get 100 and a half. Now 175, would you? At 175, but now $200 here, but I get 200. At 200 here, but I get 200. I got 175 there, but I get 200. At 175 here, but I get $200 here, but I get 200, would ya? At 175 here, but I get 200. Sold her straight out there to 175. Put it on 99. 99 to buyer.
Middlefield Banking.
Middlefield Banking. Thank you.
Okay, next up is a youth no-bake cookies best of show, Juliana Meddings.
Got a youth best of show here. Look in there. What do you want to give there? Somebody give me $100 quick. Everybody get 100, would you? Got 100, 100 and a quarter. 100 here, everybody get 100 and a quarter, would you? I got 100 there, everybody get 100 and a quarter. 100 here, everybody get 100 and a quarter. I got 100 here, everybody get 100 and a quarter. $100 here, everybody get 100 and a quarter. I got $100 bid here, everybody get 100 and a quarter. 100 here, everybody get 100 and a quarter. Anybody want to do 100 and a quarter? Here, everybody get 100, 100 and a quarter. 100 and a half. At 100 and a quarter here, everybody get 100 and a half. At 100 and a half, at a 175. At here, but a 175. Got 100 and a half, but I get a 175. 100 and a half here, but I get 175. Sold it $150. Put it on.
The Steinhelper firm.
What number?
445.
What's the number?
114. 114 the buyer.
Take it right back in, sweetie. Okay, next up is the chocolate peanut butter fudge, and she wanted to make sure you knew that it was made with real butter and Ghirardelli chocolate. She's best to show. Sharon Hoff.
Where you been? Hurry, get out of here. We got business to take care of. All right, look in on that. Look like a good deal there. Made from real butter. Look in. What do you want to give there? Somebody give me $100 quick. Yeah, but I get 100. At 100, I got 100. 100 and a half. At $100 here, 100 and a half. And now $200, would ya? I got 100 and a half here, but I get 200. At 100 and a half here, but I get 200. 100 and a half, but I get 200. At a 175. Now $200. That's 200 here, but at 2 and a quarter. You started at 200, 2 and a quarter, would ya? At 2 and a quarter, 2 and a half. At 2 and a quarter, 2 and a half, would ya? At 2 and a quarter here, but I get 2 and a half. I'm at 2 and a quarter here, but I get 2 and a half. Anybody want to do 2 and a half? Sold it $225. Put it on. 115. Who is that, sir?
Jar roofing and siding.
Jar roofing and siding. Thank you.
Okay, next up is Best of Show chocolate chip cookies, Rebecca Smithers.
All right, look in there. Another best of show on chocolate chip cookies. Look in. What do you want to give there? Somebody give $100 quick. And 100, 100 and a quarter here, but 100 and a half. You say 100 and a quarter? 100 and a quarter, 100 and a half. How about I get 100 and a quarter here? But 100 and a half. 100 and a quarter, 100 and a half. But yeah, 100 and a half. And 175, now 200. And 175 here, but I get 200 lane. 175, 200, would you? At 175, but I get 200. 175 here, but I get 200. At 175, but I get 200. Sold her $175 your way, Lane.
West Ohio.
West Ohio Tool. Buyer 71.
Okay, next up is a youth cake, and this is actually William Johnson holding his cake. It's a chocolate layer, Best of Show.
All right, look in there on that best of show. Look in. What do you want to give? Somebody give me 100 quick. Hey, I got 100, 100 and a quarter. 100 here, but I get 100 and a quarter, 100 and a half, would you? How about I get 100 and a half and 175? How about I get 175, would you?
Who made that?
Got 100 and a half, 175.
You
but I
make
got
that
200.
yourself?
175 here, but I get $200, would you?
That's good.
Got 175 here, but I get 200. 175, but I get 200. 200. How about I get 2, 2 and a quarter? That's 2 here, but I get 2 and a quarter. 200 here, but I get 2 and a quarter. Anybody want to do 2 and a quarter? Sold it $200. Put it on 114.
Okay, next up is Best of Show apple pie, Barb McKean.
Best to show apple pie. Look in there. What do you want to give on that one? Here, but I get somebody give me $100 quick. Here, but I get 100 here. 100, 100 and a quarter. 100 here, but I get 100 and a quarter, would you? At 100 here, but I get 100 and a quarter. 100 how? But I get here, not 100 and a quarter. 100 and a quarter, 100 and a half. 100 and a half. You got 100 and a half. Now 175. At 100 and a half there, but I get 175. 100 and a half, but I get 175. At 100 and a half here, but I get 175. 100 and a half, but I get 175. Sold it 100 and a half. 71.
That'd be good as milk and sugar.
West Ohio Tool.
Next up is Best of Show pecan pie, Anita Green.
Pecan.
All right, look in there on that one. Best to show pecan. Look in. Somebody give me 100 quick. I got 100, 100 and a quarter. 100 and a quarter. I got 100 here, but I get 100 and a quarter. 100 here, but I get 100 and a quarter, would you? Got 100 here, but I get 100 and a quarter. $100, 100 and a quarter. 100 and a half. And 100 and a quarter there, but I get 100 and a half. But a 175, but now $200, would you? At 200, I'm going to get 175 here, but I get 200. 175, but I get 200. At 175 here, but I get 200. Sold 175. Put her on buyer number 90. Joe Antrim. Logan County Commissioners. Thank you.
Okay, next up is
Test one,
youth,
two.
and that is Claire Tidwell, and it's her peanut butter Awesomes Reserve Best of Show.
Ooh, best of show. Here we go. I got $100, 100, 100. Give me $100. I got 100 now, 100 quarter, 100 quarter here. I get 100 quarter, 100, 100 quarter. I got 100 here. I need 100 and a quarter. I got 100, need 100 quarter. I got 100 quarter now, half. Now 75. I need 175. I got 100 half, need 175. I got 100 half, need 175. 100 half, 175. Now $200. I got 200 now, 2 and a quarter. A two and a quarter, now and a quarter, and a quarter, and a quarter. 200, need 2 and a quarter. Sold it $200. 103. West Federal Credit Union.
Pancake.
Next up is a cherry chip cake. It's Reserve Best of Show by Carla Johnson.
Reserve best of show. Here we go. Who's got $100? I did 100 and 100. Come on, give me $100 here. Come on. I got $100. Need 100 and a quarter. 100 and a quarter and a quarter and a quarter and a quarter. 100 and a quarter here. Now I got 100. Need 100 and a quarter. I got $100. Need 100 and a quarter. I'm get 100. 100 and a quarter. I got 100. Need 100 and a quarter. 100 and a quarter now. Half. 100 half now. 75. 175 here now. 175. I need 175. All in. Sold. 100 and a half. What's your number? 59.
The one I'm supposed to hold out?
That's all right. I'll get it from you one way or the other.
All right.
Okay, next up is gluten-free lemon brownies. Reserve Best of Show, Samantha Cruz.
All right, on the lemon brownies, who's got $100? Start her off. I got 100 here, and I get 100, 100, need $100. I did 100 and 100 and 100. How about 50? I got a $50. I got a 50 now, 75. Now $100. Now 100 and a quarter. I need 100 and a quarter and a quarter and 100 and a quarter. Now half. 100 and a half. Here, 100, 100, 100, 100. I get 100 and a half. Got 100, need 100, 100 and a quarter, need 100 and a half. I got 100 and a quarter, need 100 and a half. Sold it. 100 and a quarter on 99.
What's the name on that one?
Middlefield Banking.
I'm sorry. Next up is peanut butter fudge in the youth, and this is Raina Young that's holding it, and it's her fudge. Reserve Best of Show.
Oh, another Reserve Best of Show. Here we go. Who's got $100? Youth. We got $100. I got 100. Need 100 and a quarter. 100 and a quarter. Need half. 100 half. Here, no, get 100 and a quarter. Need 100 half. 100 half. Now 75. 175. Need 175. Got 100 half. Need 175. I got 100 half. Need 175. Combine to bind 100 half. 75. Sold it 100 half. On was that 38? 38. What? Sheriff's Department? Good deal.
Okay, next up we have turtle cookies. Reserve Best of Show, Karen Weiss.
All right, on the turtle cookies. Here we go. Who's got $100? I did 100, get 100. I need $100 to start her off. I did 100. I got 100, need 100 and a quarter. 100, need 100 and a quarter. 100 and a quarter and a quarter. Yeah, quarter now, half. I need 100 half. I did 100 and a quarter, need half and half and half. Half, get it 100 and a quarter, need half. I got 100 half, now 75. 175, need, I got 100 half, need 175. I got 100 half, need 175. Sold it 100 half. 59 and 53.
So we have Royer and Steve Austin's. Okay, next up we have coffee cake. Reserve Best of Show, Barb McKean.
All right, on the coffee cake. Who's got $100? 100 and 100 and 100 and 100 100 100 100 and 100. I got 100, need 100 and a quarter. 100 and a quarter here in the morning, going and quarter and quarter and quarter. Got 100, need 100 and a quarter. I got 100, 100, need 100 and a quarter. 100 and a quarter and a quarter and a quarter. Sold it $100 on 99. The Middlefield Banking.
Next up we have, oh, those look good. Reserve Best of Show Cake Pops. This is youth, and this is Marley Young, and she's holding her cake pops.
Wow, on the cake pops. Youth, here we go. Those look good. I saw to see $100. I got 100, need 100, need. I got 100, 100 and a quarter, and a quarter, and a quarter, and a quarter and a half. 100 and a half, now 75. $200, need 175. Two and a quarter, now 2 and a quarter, now half. A 2 and a half, need get a 2 and a quarter, now 2 and a half. I got 2 and a quarter, need 2 and a half. And I'm on down to 2 and a quarter, a bit half. Sold it 2 and a quarter. On 68, where does that one go? Perfect.
Next up, we have a peach pie.
Beach pie.
Reserve Best of Show and Wildermove.
All right, on the peach pie, who's got $100? 100 and 100 and 100 and 100 100 100 100 get it 100 100 have $50. I got a 50 now 75. I got $50 now 75. Now $100 ding dum pounded and 100 and 100 and 100 ding dum pounded 75 need 100. I got 75 need $100 ding dum pounded and 100 $100 now 100 and a quarter and a quarter and I got 100 and a quarter now half now 75 175 now 200 now 2 and a quarter a 2 and a quarter 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 get it come on in a 2 and a quarter now half now 75 275, 275, a 222, get it a 275, buy them, all in, all done. Sold it 250, right? Or 2 quarter, yeah, 250, right? Yeah, that's called 75. Yep, 71.
Next up is Youth Chocolate Chip Cookies and Claire Tidwell.
All right, on the chocolate chip cookies, who's got $100? $100, ding dong, $100 now, quarter, 100, quarter, get it 100, quarter now, half, handed it 100, half, here, handed it half, I got 100, quarter, need 100, half, handed it half, it half, 100, quarter, bit half, handed it in half, sold it 100 quarter. 74 and 56. Thank you. Ooh, what you got there?
Shopstall and
Truffles.
Zimmerman. Okay, next up we have truffles. They're from Anita Green, and presenting them for you is our junior princess for the fair.
Royalty, and we got the truffles. They look awfully good, folks. Here we go. Who's got $100? $100, ding dong, $100, now 50. Give me $50. Start her off. I got 50 now. 75. A 75 now. $100, ding dong, $100, now 100 quarter. 100, quarter now half. Handed it half, and them handed it 100 quarter bit half. I got 100 quarter, need half, and half, and them handed it half, 100 quarter and them half. Sold it 100 quarter. 99. Middlefield Banking.
Okay, next up we have almond flour shortbread cookies, and it's Anita Green.
All right, on the cookies here. Take a good look at those, folks. All right, here we go. Who's got $100? Now did it 100 at 100 now. 100 quarter and quarter and quarter and quarter. $100 need 100 quarter. I got $100 need 100 quarter and quarter. Get it quarter and quarter and quarter. Get it quarter and quarter. All in. Get it all done. 100 need 100 quarter. Sold it $100. Mike Yoder, County Commissioner. What's that number? Do you have? 91. 81. 81.
Oh.
We have pear crustada by Anita Green.
Ooh, that looks awfully good there. All right, who's got $100? Who get it in 100 and 100 and 100? Get it 100 and 100. That 100 now, 100 and quarter, get it a quarter now, half. Handed it half and them half now. 75, 175. Bound them by the $200. Ding them bound it a 200. A 2 and a quarter. A 2 and a quarter now. Handed it in half and them half it a 2 and a half. Don't give up on me now. I got 2 and a quarter, need half. It in half and them bound a 2 quarter, need half. Sold it 2 and a quarter. 114.
Okay, next up is a youth cake. This is William holding his cake. It's a yellow layer.
All right, on the yellow layer, here we go. Who's got $100? Quick, and get it in 100 and 100, ding them bound it in 100, get it 100. I got 100, need 100 and quarter, and get it a quarter, and get it 100 quarter, ding them bound it in 100 quarter. I got $100, need 100 quarter. Sold it $100 on 114 again. Thank you.
Okay, next up we have 7 cheese danishes, and they're from Susan Weicker.
All right, here we go. Who's got $100? Quick, turn it in 100. I got 100, need 100 quarter, and get it a quarter, and get it 100, need 100 quarter. I need 100 quarter, and get it a quarter, get it a quarter, get it 100 and 100 quarter, 100 quarter all in. Sold it $100. 103.
Where's that one go?
Quest.
Okay, next up we have lemon crinkle cookies by Barb McKean.
Cookie.
Looking on them cookies, look in here. What do you want to give here? But I get somebody give me $100 quick. Hey, but I get 100 here. But I get $100 here. But I get 175. Let's go. That's $75, would you? At 50 here. But I get 50. $50 50. 75. 50 here. 75 now. But I get 100 and 100, would you? That's 75 here. But I get 100. That's $75 here. But I get 100. 75 bit here. But I get 100. That's 75 here. But I get 100. Anybody want to do $100? 75 here. But I get 100. Sold $75. Put her on 114. 114.
Oh.
Okay, next up, this is Hazel with her decorated troll cake that she made. She got first place.
All right, with the troll cake, look in there. What do you want to give? Somebody give me $100 on that quick. Hey, I'm gonna get here, but I get 100 and $100. I'm gonna get here, but 150. Let's go. At 50, 75, 50 here, but I get 75. Would ya? At 50 here, but I get 75. $50, 75. At 50 here, 75. Now $100. I'm gonna get 100, 100 and a quarter.
Can you
100
eat the
and a quarter,
trolls?
but I get 100 and a half. 100 and a quarter there, but 100 and a half. 100 and a quarter here, but I get 100 and a half. And 100 and a quarter, 100 and a half. I got 100 and a quarter bit here, but I get 100 and a half. Sold $125, put her on 74. Zimmerman. Zimmerman.
Yep. Okay. Next up, we have the princess showing the cake, the pie for us. It's a pumpkin pie by Ann Wildermuth.
Fucking.
Yeah, all right, look in there. Rolly walking around the pie. Look in there. What do you want to give? Somebody give me $100 on that one. Hey, but I get here, but I get 100, 100 and a quarter. 100 here, but I get 100 and a quarter. I got a bid here, but I get 100, 100 and a quarter. I get a $100 bid here, but I get 100 and a quarter. Would ya? Got 100 here, but I get 100 and a quarter. 100 here, but I get 100 and a quarter. Would ya? $100 here, but I get 100 and a quarter. Sold $100. Put her on 71.
Oh.
West Ohio Tool.
Okay, next up we have turtles, and they're made by Karen Weiss.
Yeah, all right, look in there. Them turtles, look in there. What do you want to give? Somebody give me $100 on them. Hey, but I get 100, 100 and a quarter. $100 here, but I get 100 and a quarter. 100 here, but I get 100 and a quarter, would you? Had $100 here, but I get 100 and a quarter. 100 here, but I get 100 and a quarter. 100 and a quarter, set. 100 and a quarter, 100 and a half. 100 and a half at a 175. Had 100 and a half here, but I get 175. 100 and a half, but I get 175. 100 and a half here, but I get 175. Had 100 and a half here, but I get 175. Sold $150. Put her on 59. 53 and 15. That's Eicholtz, Royer, and Steve Austin.
Okay, next up we have Marley here with her sandwich cookies in the youth division.
All right, sandwich cookies. Look in. What do you want to give? Somebody give me $100 quick. Hey, but I get here, but I get 100. Had $100. Now, but I get here, but I get $100. Had 100 here, but I get 50. Let's go. How about you hand painted it? How long did it take you? Very long. All right, look in there. What do you want to give? Somebody give me $100 and let's go. Hey, I'm gonna get 100. Had $100 here, would you? I'm gonna get 100. 50, 50, 75. I'm gonna get 100. Now 100 and a quarter, half. 100 and a half. 100 and a half at a 175. At a 175 here, but a 200. At 2 here, but a 2 and a quarter. At $200 here, but a 2 and a quarter. 200, 2 and a quarter, would you? At $200 here, but I get 2 and a quarter. Sold it $200. Put her on 99. Middlefield Bank, 100 and a quarter. 100 here, but I get 100 and a quarter. At 100 and a quarter, 100 and a half. I got 100 and a quarter bid here, but I get 100 and a half. Sold it $125. Put her on 71. Ohio, West Ohio Tool.
I did a $50 ding-dong, I got a 50 now, 75. I got on $75 ding-dong, I did a 50 now, 75. Bottom and $75, I did a 50 now, 75. Bottom and buy. Sold at $50 on 108. What's that one go on?
What's the name? What was that?
Studio CSM. Perfect, thank you.
Okay, next up, Iris is carrying her cake that she decorated.
Wow, look at that one.
Yes, honey, you go back.
All right, who's got $100? 100 and 100 and 100, $100, ding-dong, 150. Start her off quick. Here to get a $50 now, 75. 100 to 75 now, 100, ding-dong, 100, 100, 100 quarter. 100 quarter now, half now, 75. 175, $200, ding-dong, 100 to 222. I got $175, need $200. I got $175, need $200 tonight. Sold at $175 on 68. Turner Trailer Sales.
Okay, next up, we have
Steve Austin.
Banana pie.
Man, that one looks awfully good, I tell you. Uh-huh.
You're good, sweetie.
All right, you done so.
Okay, next up, we have a sugar cream pie by Barb McKean.
All right, on the sugar cream, who's got 25?
Last one.
Last one. Look in. What do you want to give? Somebody give me $100 quick. Had to get 100. Hit here. Want to get 100? Would you? At $100 here, go on 100. At 50, let's do her. At 50 here, want to get 50. 50, 25. At 25 here, want to get 25. At $25, somebody give me $25. Last buy, last one. 25, but it out 30. At 25 here, want to get 30. $25 here, want to get 30. At 25 here, want to get 30. Anybody want to do $30? Sold. $25. YouTuber.
Yeah.
What's your number?
What's your number?
88.
88.
How about that?
We're all done, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody, for coming.
Make sure they come in.
Good speedy sale. Come in, settle up, and
Well, look at here. Bellefontaine, please don't eat donuts all the time.
This is Logan County Sheriff's Office.
Oh, Sheriff?
Yep, that's the Sheriff's Office.
Okay. Well, maybe the police eat donuts and the sheriffs eat cake. All right.